Girl Grow with Girls Empowerment Network. Today I'm going to teach you how to knit. All you'll need is a pair of knitting needles and some wool. As you can see, and as you probably know, knitting needles and wool come in all kinds of shapes and sizes. While it's great to experiment, for now, let your wool guide you when choosing the correct needle size for your particular wool. The first step is to make a slip knot. To do this, create a loop of yarn on your hand. Here you'll see is the tail end, waiting patiently. You're going to slip your fingers into the loop, grab the other end of the yarn and pull gently. Now you'll have something that looks like this, and as you pull the tail, it will tighten, and as you pull the other end, the loop will become smaller. Now's the time to get your needles. Place your slip knot onto your needle, pull it so it's the right size, and tighten it so that it is firm without being too tight. You are now ready to create more stitches. To do this, all you need to do is twist the yarn. You'll take the long end of the yarn, the one that's attached to the ball, and you're going to create a loop that you twist around. Now everybody has a slightly different technique and way of doing this. Some people hook it on their fingers like that and then loop around. I like to use 2 fingers, creating the loop, then pulling it. And you'll see I'm making a ridge over here. Now it's very important that this ridge never gets twisted, otherwise your knitting is going to go into a sort of funny spiral. We are now ready to start knitting. I'm going to show you a basic technique, but once you get comfortable with it, I encourage you to look up other kinds of techniques, continental knitting, English style knitting, until you find a technique that is comfortable for your hands. We begin with the needle with the stitches in your left hand. The needle that is currently stitch free will be in your right. We start by inserting this needle from the front to the back, like so, into the first stitch. So you see it's gone through the front there and out the back. The stitch looks a little bit diagonal now. You now take the long side with the long end of the yarn, you wrap it around that back needle, hold the needle and the yarn taut. You're going to do a scoop maneuver as you pull down, scoop under, you can see the needle peeking out there, and up. This stitch is now ready to slide off. And we're ready to do the next stitch. So the same again, from the front to the back, diagonal. There you can see how it looks from different angles. Taking the long end of the yarn that you haven't let go of, wrapping it around that back needle, and then we're going to do the scoop again. So you're going to pull this needle down. If you take a peek in there, you can see it coming under the needle, forward. There we go. Another stitch ready for the right needle. Now you have one needle with no stitches on and one needle with 6. You can see there's our first row of knitting. Done and dusted. And that's how to knit. Thank you so much for watching my Grow Girl Grow video. I encourage you to take a look at the other videos in this series. Knitting It's a really calming, meditative craft to practice, and I encourage you to give it a go. You'll find all the supplies you need at your local store. That's all from me. Bye!